Hey. I'm going to show you how to yarn over. You'll be knitting along, and then they say yarn over. So if you want to yarn over, you don't stick this in. You just keep your needles apart and you just wrap it around. And then you wrap like normal for your next stitch. And now you'll have this little thing, this little extra loop. So now I'm going to make another yarn over. Yarn over. I'm going to knit. And I'm going to yarn over. Knit. 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 Do one more. Just a plain old knit this time. Now, when you turn around to the other side, this is where you'll have some interesting thing happening. I'm going to purl this row. So I'm going to purl that stitch. I purl the next stitch. And now here is where the yarn over is. And see how floppy that yarn over looks? But that's the way it's supposed to look. So if I purl it, I just go through the front like normal, purl it, and there we go. Then I go to the next stitch. I'll purl it like normal. Here's that yarn over. I'm going to purl it. To the knit, I'm going to purl that. So I'm just going to purl all the way across. Purl all my yarn overs and all my knit stitches. The reason I'm doing all this is so you can see what happens with a yarn over. What it does to the fabric. Time for the regular stitch. There we go. And then here's that yarn over. Regular stitch. Here's the yarn over. Regular stitch and the regular stitch. Now I'm right back to my knit side, and if you pull your fabric down, you're going to see you've got some holes in here now that you didn't have before, and that's the yarn overs. That's what a yarn over does. It makes a hole in your fabric. And if you ever look at a lace design, you'll see it has holes all through it, and that's one of the ways to make those holes with yarn overs. So that's how that works. Now you know how to do yarn overs. And you'll also notice it makes the fabric wider because you have more stitches now. Lots of times what a lace pattern will do is on the next row they will have you knit two together to get your stitches back to the normal, to the same number as it was before. So when you do your yarn over row, you're going to have a lot of stitches on your needle. And then when you go to your next row, it'll be back to the normal number of stitches. And that way your fabric doesn't keep getting wider and wider. It'll stay the same from top to bottom. So you do an increase row with the yarn overs, then you'll do a decrease row, and everything will even out in the end. It'll be nice and straight. So there's how you do yarn overs. Talk to you soon.